Right, farmers, it's Friday the 12th of May, and we're back with some mods. Right, first up, we got Frogs for Ponds. This is by L Moonlight MA, 2.99 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find all of these, frogs, in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll all the way along to the end to find them. There we are. Now, we've got a few options for these. Now, obviously, frogs, they are quite small anyway, so they are going to be difficult to see when you're placing them down. But we've got that one there, swimming frog. We then got the next one next to it, swimming frog with sound. We then got, and you can't see it, swimming frog with spawn. And then we've got tadpoles, which you can't see again. We then got swimming frog. We then got sitting frog. And then we got swimming frog again, which can't be seen, although let's try and place that again. That's better. And we then got swimming frog again on its own. And we then got sitting frog on the end. Now, the tadpole spawn situation. I've placed him here and you can't see him. I've placed him in water and you can't see him. I've placed him in deeper water and you can't see him. No, I've lost where we put me other frog, to be fair. But the tadpoles, they don't appear anywhere. Alright, just bear that in mind. But when you are placing them down, obviously, they are just decorations. Some are a little... When you spin it around, it's like they're flat. Yeah, you might want to place them a bit better rather than just on the side of a bank, mind you. But that being said, a little bit of a decoration. Yeah, fair enough. Right, next up is Car for Igloo Decoration. This is by Maxter, 2.29 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under decorations and others. So we'll scroll along to find it. There you are, 400 to place down, and obviously it's just a decoration because we don't have this sort of thing on console. But that being said though, I'm going to place it down next to your cow barn to facilitate having calves on your playthrough, on your land, whatever you want to call it. Yeah, very nice. Well, next up is Wooden Barn. This is by Cypec, 2.63 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and sheds. So 30 grand to place down. Obviously, it's a wooden barn. It's got a bit of a side piece on the go if you want to park some small equipment or maybe pallets and bales on there. We'll come down to the other side because I've placed it the wrong way round. There you are, open up the gates. I would have placed it the wrong way round, wouldn't I? Dear oh dear. And inside, obviously, store your stuff. There's no lights, mind you, but it does look nice. I mean, it should really be called Old Wooden Barn because that weathering look, the doors and the framework, looks ace. I mean, really old school. Yeah, I like that. Very nice. Right, next up is Farmhouses. This is by Krasek, 19.36 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these pair in the construction menu and under buildings and farmhouses, as you could well imagine. So we'll scroll back along to find these two just there. So 40 grand for the old house, and then we've got 80 grand for the new house. Obviously, new stuff costs more. Fair enough. So you've got your sleep trigger out the front on both of them. Nicely decorated, bit of junk under the stairs. Got your bike around the side. I mean, you can't go inside, so that's where your sleep trigger is outside. That being said, though, they do look nice. Yeah, I like them. And sticking with farmhouses, we've got the Queenslander farmhouse. This is by 2-Bit Modding, 18.22 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these pair in the construction menu and under buildings and farmhouses. Now, obviously, these are more in keeping with the Australian style. That's what they're called, Queenslander. So you've got that one there, farmhouse style one, and then we've got that one there, farmhouse style two. Obviously, they're raised houses, so you come up the stairs like that. You then got your sleep trigger at the front there, and we're stuck. And we've got your wardrobe trigger just there. We'll come back down, and we'll spin it around like that. So we've got this one sort of slightly higher up, so you come up a little bit further on the staircase, sleep trigger, and then you've got your wardrobe icon just there. Although this one seems to have a veranda all the way around. Oh, I like them though. I mean, this will fit in nicely on that, was it Western Australia map? Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is Old Pigsty. This is by VN11.0, 33.92 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under animals and pigs. As you can well imagine, 30 grand to place down. It's going to hold 16 of your bacon sandwiches. So, your animal dialogue box at the front. There you are, 16 in already. You open up this door like that, There's your loading in point for your food and your straw. There they are, chilling out. Oh, fresh bacon sandwiches on the go. Now you've got a bit of a area around here. You could probably store some junk if you wanted to. A little bit of a doorway going into there. Open up that one if you wanted to. And you've got a light switch here as well, so turn the lights on. Bit of an office on the go. We'll open up that door. Turn lights on in there. We've got a little bit of a ladder. Can we get upstairs? Almost. Almost. Come on, upstairs. No, we can't, and we're stuck at the top. Alright, fair enough. We'll go out anyway. And I'm stuck in the office. So we'll spin it around this side, because we then got the slurry taking out point just by that door. We'll close that off. There you are. I like that. Nice and small. Built-ins. Very detailed. Oh, very nice. Right, next up is pallet and bale storage. This is by Barney. 12.68 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it in the construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find it. They are 17 grand to place down, and obviously, as the name would suggest, it's a pallet and bale storage. 250 bales or pallets, or a combination of the two. So open up that door like that. We'll go in there. Bit of an office, bit of junk on the go, a little bit of a workbench. Open up this one like that. This is where you put them in. Obviously, that's where they're going to be stored, so you can't go in there. Although, that ladder... Can we get up there? Take a run and jump. Can we get up? Oh, we can! Bit of a hayloft on the go. Oh, that's alright. Oh, there's a ladder that side as well. Can we get up there as well? Oh, yes! Yes, we can. Excellent. Right, so we'll drop down there like that. Obviously, open up that door. Bit of a drive-through option on the go. Bit of a little storage in there. A little bit of garage. Turn it around like that. Fair enough. Then when you want to take your pallets out, you come to this area. Obviously, left stick in if you're on Xbox like me. Nothing in. Then you just pick out whatever you wanted to. Oh, I like that. Different style building. You can fit that in with your farm, no problem. Right, next up is E-Tunnel Reinforced Arc. This is by DD Mod Passion. 1.56 megabyte on the download. And there is all of these. They're all different ones. And they are ace. You're going to find them in a construction menu and under buildings and silos. So we'll scroll along to find the first one. There we are. So we've got that there. The 8.5 by 4.8. We then got a 8.5 by 9.6. Then we've got a 14.4. And then we've got a 19.2 in length. We then go wider. 9.5 by the same lengths again. So you've got 4 in that category. We then go wider again to this one, 10.5. We then come down to this one, which is going to be the last width on it, which is 12 meter. And then you've got the 4 lengths as well, all the way up to 19.2 meters. They work the same as a normal pallet and bale storage, loading at the front, take out at the back. Obviously, they're all empty. But you go for whichever one you want. Obviously, the wider ones are wider. Doesn't say whether they take more bales and pallets though, so I'd imagine it's just going to be the 250 limit on the combined between the pallets and bales. I'll put my teeth in. But the best thing about these though, you can walk through. So you chuck your pallets and bales in, you can go and have a look, see what you got on the go. Oh, that's all right. Something different indeed. We've got a light switch there. Yeah, we have. What's lights on them as well? Oh, that is excellent. Very nice. Right, next up is Lizard Fertilizers Pack. This is by Landyman Modding. 18.6 megabyte on the download. You're going to find these under big bags. Now, basically, they are all fertilizer, all solid fertilizer. We've just got different brands on. So we've got Nitrum, Double Top, Single Top, NK Sulfur, Key Nitro, or K Nitro Sulfur even, Crop Master Sulfur, Multi-Cut Sulfur, Heartland Sulfur, Premier Crop Sulfur, Swordsman. So you go for whichever brand you like, because they're all going to be 1,000 litres, and you can pick them all up to a combination of 8 if you wanted to. Yeah, that's something slightly different. You know, go for a little bit of a more immersive role. Yeah, I like them. Very nice. Right, next up is the John Deere Tillage Disc 2660 VT 33 foot. This is by Alar Modding, 45.38 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under disc harrows, and it requires 355 horsepower from your tractor. So you're going to need something decent to get this on the go. But it's got a 10.3 meter working width, 12 mile an hour working speed, and it's going to cost you a pretty penny. 178 grand bar a bit of change. That's expensive, but that being said though, does look good. I mean, 10.3 meter working width. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Lizard RT24. This is by Calaruga Modding Design, 15.55 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under trailers. So it's got a 35,000 litre capacity, 65 grand. You then got the options of loading left. So those top flaps will fold down, makes it easier for loading. Loading right. So if you go for that one, the right side folds down. And then back to loading left. You then got the option of ladder, no, or yes. Well, that's more of a, I'm going to call it a balcony rather than a ladder, but all right, fair enough. Then you've got beacon, no or yes. Going to put it around the back like that, just by the license plate. And that's your options. I mean, swivel axle on the front, probably not the best thing for me to be reversing, mind you, but still, that does look nice. Right, next up is the Robert Handling Pack. This is by Paolo 5090R, 33.89 megabyte on the download. You're going to find them as a package, so come down to mods and DLCs. It's a lot easier. So we've got the BMC, the FMC, the BGV, and then the BRR. So obviously the BMC is going to be some sort of bucket, grab, whatever you want to call it. 1.6 meters squared, although 1.6, that means 1,600 litres. Fair enough. Let's not do the conversion in metric. It's a lot easier. 4,800 to buy. You then got the model BMC 170. Extensions 190. Puts up to 1,700 litres. And then we've got the extensions on that. 210 puts up to 1,900 litres. With extensions, 230 puts up to 2,100. With extensions, 250 puts up to 2,300. So shouldn't that have been the 230? But all right, carry on. Extensions, and then back to the 170. You then got the alligator clip, oxygenated teeth jaws, or alligator clip. Attacher types, you got Manitou, telehandler, front loader, stole, JCB, skid steer loader, wheel loader, and back to Manitou. So basically, it's going to fit to anything that you want, really, which is fair enough. You then got the main colour, you can have blue or black. Then extension and hydraulic colour, it's going to be those there. Oh, that's all right. We then got the FMC. So obviously that's going to be the same sort of shenanigans. It's going to go up in size. The name sort of dictates what it's going to hold, or by a couple of 100 litres. Alligator clip or oxygenated teeth jaws. And then obviously the attacher, and change the colour again. Then we've got the BGV, the actual bucket itself. So it starts off at the 170 with 2,200 litre capacity. Then we've got 2,400, 2,600, 2,800, 3,000, and then back to 2,200. Again, all the different options for connecting it around the back. And again, main colour, blue or black. I like them in black, to be fair. And the last one we got is the BRR, 850 litres. It's going to go up to 850 again, although you've got the teeth on the front. We've got the 950 litre, then with teeth, 1,050 with the teeth, 1,150 with the teeth, 1,250 with the teeth, and then back to 850. Again, same options on the connector around the back, same options on the colour. I like the black ones, to be fair. I mean, we go for the largest one there. That looks ace. Very nice. Right, next up is the Man Brantner Pack. This is by HR Force and Fogzoid Bell. 43.75 megabyte of the download. You're going to find them in your mods and DLCs because it's got trucks and it's got trailers. So we've got the TGS Brantner, the TGX Brantner. You then got the two trailers itself, the Z18051-2XXL Powerflex, and then the DD24073-2XXL. Right, fair enough. So we'll go into the TGS Brantner first, because obviously this is the first truck of the pack. 500 horsepower engine, 49 mile an hour top speed, 18,500 litre capacity, 130 grand, although we have got a 500 optional extra because it comes with the cover on. All right, fair enough. We'll start back up the top again then. So we got the 500 horsepower, that then go up to 640, 880, then back to 500. Usual shenanigans with the wheel bands and the tyres, although there is one that's got the, there he is. Look at them wheels. I've got the painting on the sidewalls, that's ace. We then got windscreen stone guard, no or yes, puts that there. We then got bull bar on the front, yes, with light or no. Then got roof bar, yes, with light or no. Then got flashlights, yes, puts those on the front, just in the grille. We then got horns, no or yes, puts those on the top there. Then got sun shield, purple, green, black, or nothing. Warning stripe, yes or no on the front like that. We then got headlight protection, so it puts a grille over the headlights. We then got cover, yes or no. Beacon light, yes or no. We then got underrun protection, so we'll go for that there like that. That's not changed the colour. There you are, it changed to green and it's still black. Alright, fair enough. Then got fender colour, obviously black or black, although that's saying a different colour, mind you, but alright, we'll carry on. Cabin colour, it's obviously going to be the cabin. Cabin below, we'll go with a purple. Why not? Just the bottom bit. And then you got the cover colour, it's obviously going to do the cover. You then got design is going to do the actual trailer bed. There you are. Rim colour is obviously going to do the rims. Fair enough. Get a stay to that. That's ace. So come out of that, we're going to the TGX because it has got a couple of different options. So you've got configuration standard. So that comes with a 17,900 litre capacity. That then goes up to 25,500 litre capacity with the extension. You can have a bale trailer or then back to standard. Fair enough. Obviously the engine 500, 640, 880 and then back to 500. So the wheels and tyres, usual shenanigans. We then got mirror caps, silver, black, stainless steel, chrome, colour, it's going to be the same as the vehicle, and then back to silver. Reflector stripes, so rather than having the warning signs on the front, we've got that stripe down the side. Fair enough. We then got beacon lights, no, yes. Warning bar, or no, yes. Let's have the warning bar, why not? Flashlights, no or yes. It's going to put those in the grille. We then got sun shield, no, small, big, special, or nothing. We then got spoiler, yes or no, puts that on like that. Bull bar, yes. Design 1, 2. This is where it's going to put all sorts of different lights in it. And then 4, and then back to 5. Then we've got wind deflector, yes, puts those on the side windows. We then come down and we got roof bar, yes. Design 1, again, so this is where it's going to put lights down the side, lights at the front, different lights at the front. So you go for whichever one you want. Then we'll come down to the next one, which is windscreen stone guard, no or yes, puts that there. Sun shield material, plexiglass, plastic or plexiglass. Cover, yes or no. And then we'll come down to the horns, same again, but on the side. Then we've got decal, this is ace. No. Design 1, 2, 3, 4, or nothing. I like number 4, that's ace. Then you've got extra mirrors, so he's going to put the ones that sort of tilt down so you can look at the floor. No or yes, puts those on there. Wheel cover, no or yes, that's mud guard rather than wheel cover, but alright, fair enough. Headlight protection, guards over the headlights as before. Cover colour is going to be the same, under-on protection the same. Fender colour, cabin colour, cabin below, sun shield extension and rim colour are all the same options as previously. We then got the actual backs, the actual trailers itself. So this one's got 18,500 litres, 23 grand. Usual shenanigans. Again, wheel cover is the mud guards on the back. Platform, no or yes on the front. Cover, no or yes. And then the colour options are going to be the same as previously. And then the last one is going to be the big trailer. 17,900 litre capacity, 38 grand. Option on configuration is extensions. That puts up 25,500. Bale trailer and then back to standard. Now that being said, you take the bale trailer version and it takes the cover off. And all the options are going to be the same as before. Now, this is ace. Look at the lights on the front. Ah, that's ace. It's party time with your truck. That's brilliant. Oh, I like this truck. I like that with the logo on the side. Flashing lights at the front. Oh, that's awesome. Well, next up is the mod. It's down as an update, but the update is console release. So we'll take a look at it now. This is the Tech Magri pack. This is by ETA Mashuis and Paolo 5090R. 35.98 megabyte on the download. Just come down to your mods and DLCs. It's a lot easier. So you've got a cultivator, a mulcher, a roller, and then a subsoiler. Fair enough. So we've got the disco crop, the cultivator itself, 160 horsepower requirement from your tractor, 6 meter working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 31.5 grand. It's not bad at all. That looks all right. No options, comes as it is. We then move on to the Master 3, the actual mulcher itself, 16,980 to buy, 130 horsepower requirement, 6 meter, 9 mile an hour working speed. And then we've got the Maxi Roll, the roller itself, 120 horsepower requirement, 8 meter working width, 9 mile an hour working speed, 16,200 to buy. And then to finish off, we've got the Profil Boost, 120 horsepower, so only 3 meter on this one, 15,800. You then got the option of the PFB 3010, the PFB 3512, or the 3010. So just puts a little extra one, so it gives you a 3 or a 3.5 meter working width. That being said, though, that disco crop, that looks brilliant. Very nice. Next up is the Fendt Farmer 300. This is by Agua Design Austria and Herr Krupp. 49.17 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it under small tractors. So it's got 115 horsepower engine, 26 mile an hour top speed, 59 all bar bit of change grand to buy. We then got a few options, and it gets a bit as we get further down because they're not in English and I don't understand German. All right, we'll carry on. You then got front mounted weights carrier, front weight 50 kilo, 100 kilo, 150, 200, 250, 300, 350, 400, 450, 500, front hydraulic, and then weights carrier. So you're going to go for that really though, aren't you? Engine setup, so 115 horsepower, 125, 140, and then back to 115. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Now we'll come down to this. What's got? I don't understand German. Oh, beacon. Right, okay. So we've got beacon 1, 2, or nothing. All right. Horse puff. What's horse puff? Oh, it's the exhaust. Right, fair enough. Different versions of the exhaust there. Typic. Who knows what it is? I don't know. Don't know German. All right. What about inside? Oh, it's carpet inside. Right. Krupp's playground carpet. Oh, it's like a little road map. Oh, that's all right. We then come down to air filter. Now, I understand air filter. That's all right. Where is the air filter, actually? Oh, it's up there, just by the top of the door. Fair enough. Used and new. You then got... Now, I'm not even going to try and pronounce that. We'll leave it as that. Standard. Oh, it's got to be work lights then. You've got standard, and then there you are. So standard, back LED, front LEDs as well, all LEDs or standard, front loader attacher. Now I understand that one. Fendt, top block or nothing. Then got main color. Go for whichever one you want on there. And then rim color is obviously going to do the rims. Yeah. And that being said, apart from a bit of translation issues, that looks really nice. I mean, old school, more square, blocky design. Yeah, very nice. Right, next up is the Steiger Tiger 4 KP525 Case IH 9190. This is by Ballo 2003, 14.11 megabyte on the download. You're going to find it, as you can well imagine, on the large tractors. So it's got a 525 horsepower engine, 15 mile an hour top speed, 140 grand, although we have got a 500 option because it's given us twin wheels straight from the start. We then got the engine output, so that go up to a case version or Steiger. All right, so it's not an engine output change, it's just a brand change. Right, fair enough. Then got usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. You've got all sorts in here. I mean, you've got triples and twins and go for whatever one you want. Oversized sign, yes or no. Beacon lights, no or yes. Puts that in the middle at the top. And you've got glass, standard, strong or standard. So that's going to be the tint. And that being said, though, the class one looks ace. Yeah, big old school tractor for you. Very nice. Right, next up is the Trailed Loader. This is by RL Modding, 6.79 megabyte on the download, and you just come down to your mods and DLCs. It's a lot easier. So we've got the Trail Loader itself, and we've also got a few different options to go with it. We've got the clamshell bucket, the manure fork, the bale spike, and then the bucket for potatoes and beets, log fork, a lifting beam with straps, and then a big bag lifter. Oh, fair enough. So big bag lifter, no options, 700. You then got the lifting beam with straps, no options, 600. We then got the log fork, obviously 2100. It's going to be for your logs. You can change the colour, go for any one of those. We then got the bucket for potatoes and beets, 1500 litre capacity, 1650 to buy. We then got the bale spike, fair enough, 1500. We then got the manure fork, 1800 litre capacity for 1500. And then we come on to the clamshell bucket, 1500 litre capacity, 2100 to buy. And then we've got the actual trail loader itself. This is ace, because obviously if you've got a small tractor or anything like that, it's a pull behind and you can use it to lift stuff up. Brilliant. 15 grand to buy. You then got the usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Main colour, it's going to do the main colour. Design colour, it's going to do the frame. And then rim colours, obviously does the rims. Now, I've gone and got the lifting spreader bar. And this is ace. So you've got your usual controls, usual shenanigans with that. So just pull it across like that. Lift it up. Oh, are we not close enough? Oh, probably not. Right, let's get a bit closer. I'm not good at using cranes, I must admit. Right, there we are. So lower that down, other way, other way. There we are. That's it. And we can lift it up. Ace. Yeah, I've got the option of folding the trailer so it lifts the legs up like that just for transportation. Although it doesn't hold too much weight, so it can be a little bit. That being said, you enter it as a vehicle and away you go. I mean, it's even got its own horn. Fair enough. Oh, I like that. Very nice. Right, and the last mod for the day is the Class Arian 500 series. This is by Arek, 20.73 megabyte on the download, and you're going to find it under small tractors, which is also the same category as the 600 series. But all right, we'll carry on. 125 horsepower engine, 31 mile an hour top speed, 105 grand. You can then change the engine output to 145, 165, and then back to 125, although 165 in a small tractor like this, that's all right. Usual shenanigans with the wheel brands and the tyres. Come down to seat material. So you got material, leather, or material. A bit of leather, why not? Steering wheel, plastic, or leather. Fair enough. Steering bar covers are actually on the actual steering itself at the front. So yes or no. We then got fenders. So we've got yes or no on the front wheels. We then got rear window defrost. Now this is ace. So it's that bit on the back window. You know, you press the button and it sort of demists your rear window. That's ace. I think I've seen that on a tractor on here before. Beacon lights, yes. Left only, right only, or nothing. Mudguards, narrow, wide, or narrow. Front mounting, so we've got front weight. 100 kilo, 200 kilo, 300 kilo, 400, 500, 3-point, or front weights. You can have the 3-point really though, aren't you? Let's face it. Front loader attacher, no. Class or nothing. And you got the main colour. You go for whichever one you want. Does that. Exhaust cover, silver. Yeah, that's chrome the exhaust up. Why not? Rim colour. Obviously he's going to do your rims. That's your options. That being said though, that rear window defroster, that's awesome. We've also got 3 maps. So we've got Crocken Farm by Game Time Tone, 318.41 megabyte on the download, a fictional place somewhere in the UK. We got Nice Cop Time by DS Power, 129.2 megabyte on the download, and that looks very nice as well. And we got Carpathian Countryside by Mr. Hector, 896.59 megabyte on the download, and that's based in Western Slovakia. And we've got a ton of updates as well. So we've got Roadway Slabs by Razak, Wholesale Market by Brummy Farmer, Slurry Tanks by Austria Modding, Solar Field Large and Small by Razak, Salvage Hauls Package by Razak, Modern Machine Haul Package by Farmer 5 Tom, Wind Turbine Package by Razak, Great Production Pack by Chenben, Buildable Feedlot Pack by Schultz Modding, Pipe Control for Forage Harvesters by DD Mod Passion, Lizard Rumbler Van by DD Mod Passion, Fleagle Low Loader Pack by HR Force and Fargzoid Bell, Fleagle Timber Runner Pack by HR Force and Fargzoid Bell, Fleagle Flatbed Semi Trailer by Top Ace 888, Jens Crusher Swap Body Pack by HR Force and Fargzoid Bell, Chrome GX 440 by Schnibble Modding, Robert Master Mix by Paula 5090R, Fortrick K454 by DTP Mario, Agromaz AP by JMZ, Agromaz BMSP by JMZ and VNS FDG2, Shovel by ADub Modding ABP Team, Wheelbarrow by JMZ, Pallet Trucks Pack by JMZ, Massey Ferguson 8700S by Alas Agra Ole, John Deere 7010 Series by Moose Agra, John Deere 6155M model year 2020 by Cayman. Voucher M120 M150 by Farmer E99. Case IH Steiger Series large frame by Casarius Modding. Lizard 320 excavator by North Modding Company. The map Volcano Island by Grimlock RRC. Now there's no mention of a new save, so that's alright. Hinterland by Omatana. No new save is required on that one, so that's alright as well. Regal's Bird by The Law, and again, no new save is required. Fixed by Lucas G, again, no new save, we're doing well today. Awkward Homefeld by LS Hub and Nicholas. Now it says a new save is recommended. East Violin, New Jersey, USA by Mac Chocker 921. Again, no new save required. Edgewater, Saskatchewan by South Sass Modding and BC Beulah Farms. Now, no mention of a new save on that one. And The Valley, the Old Farm by Black Sheep Modding. Now, this one does require a new save, so just bear that in mind. So that's your mods done for you. Why not hit that join button? Come join us on Andy's Farm. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. It's muchly appreciated. But for me, that's it for today, and I'll see you in the next one.